Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. Today we've come down to the shores of Buckhaven. We haven't been here in ages and I can see there's a lot of seaweed that the sea has dug up, so maybe some treasures as well. Let's see what we can find.
Found a wishing stone. I'm not sure if we can take this one though. What do you reckon? It's just there.
Oh, you found a wishing stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nicole's going to show you some scale here. There we go.
Big wishing stone for a big wish.
So what do you reckon? You think that would fit inside an advent calendar?
Yeah, for the Flintstones.
Yeah, okay. Let's get going, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think then?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what are your first impressions of the place today?
Well, right at the minute, it's not entirely positive, to be honest. Oh look, there's a wee bit of glass. Now, I'll dub this in. Well, quite good actually. We've already found a wee bit of glass. Do you know what though? It's quite sharp.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to be taking that.
Yeah, and there is a little sharp edge on it. It does look like it might be a bottleneck though. One of your favourite finds.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think we can do anything with it. Now, there's quite a large area here of this sandy, there's much smaller rocks than we're used to seeing. So as I say, we'll take a couple of minutes here and see what we can make of this place before we get on to what I hope is going to be the more rewarding area, let's say, just a little further up the beach. So that's one bit of glass. Now let's see if we can find something that we can actually use. Well, we've reached the edge of the sandy bit now. There's still a wee bit more sand up there, but we're mainly in the area now where there's lots of these larger stones. So we're going to set to clambering across the top of these and see if we can have a wee bit more luck.
Well, I think we are already in luck. I can see a piece of pottery right at your feet.
Does it have a pattern on it?
Oh, fingers crossed. Let's turn it around.
Looks a wee bit plain to me, but let's see. Let's turn that over.
Oh, there's a pattern on it.
Oh, that's like a transferware thing, is it?
Yeah, it looks, I'll turn it around that way. It does look like transferware. It looks a bit like there's a little flower on it and maybe some sort of almost wave pattern.
Quite cool.
Yeah, good start, huh?
So we reckon that came from sort of like a, well, it's obviously blue, and if it's transferware then it would have came from a plate that was quite heavily decorated. Let's have that then and see what else we can find.
Yeah.
Now, there's a wee bit of glass actually, but I don't know, well, there's two wee bits.
I can see one.
There's another one just down here.
Oh, right.
Beside this stone, and that one looks quite nicely frosted actually. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it looks like it has a striation line right through the centre of it where it was would have been trapped between some of these huge rocks. Other than that, yeah, it looks really nice. Nice thick bit of seafoam.
Maybe take it out and put it on top of that wee stone. We'll get a wee bit of a better look at it.
This one.
That's the one. Excellent. Yeah, that's quite good. It's quite chunky.
Yeah.
We're going to take that?
Yeah, we'll take that. Maybe it's going to be our good luck charm.
Okay, let's have that one and see if it brings us some luck. Now, the other piece that we were talking about is just up there in front. What do you reckon? Better? Worse?
I think that's a really nice piece. It looks like it might be the perfect size for an earring.
Okay, let's have that then. That's half of a pair.
Yep.
Now, we shall scan around just a wee bit more here because this seems to be a slightly better area. At least we've had a wee bit of luck here. Do you know what? I think we're wasting time again in all this sandy stuff. We just need to get ourselves in amongst those stones. So let's crack on with that. Oh wow! Are we still looking for wishing stones?
Yeah, I think I still need like 3 or 4 wishing stones.
Just think of that one.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a big wish, eh?
Yeah. I think now and again in life we all have needs for a big wish.
Yeah.
And we have one right now, but I don't think we'll be collecting that stone.
No.
It's certainly not going to fit in any of the advent calendars, is it?
No, it certainly won't, but I think I'll make a wish at it.
Now, as luck would have it, there's a tiny wee bit of glass in here. Well, I say tiny, it's a bit bigger than some of the things we've found so far. Just in here.
Oh,
you see that?
No, well, yeah, I see it now, but I didn't see it before. You must have eagle eyes today.
My eagle eyes. I'm like that old action man. The eyes that move from left to right. It's about as eagle-ish as these ones get, unless I've got my glasses on. Yeah. Well, it's frosted, you know. It has a bit of a
little nick.
Yeah, yeah. And by little nick, we're not referring to an Adam Sandler film. Awful, just awful. Anyway, sorry to the Adam Sandler fans out there. Anyway, yeah, I think this one's got a wee shiny nick there. It's got a nice wee angle, but a wee nick up there as well, and what looks like a wee bit of rust. So I think we'll probably leave that. What do you think? Yeah,
we'll probably leave that. I'm still holding out for a marble. Who knows?
Yeah, you've got to think positively, right? Now there's the heart. It's a really big, generous beach heart, that one.
It is.
I don't think it's going to make a good pendant though. We'll show you what scale that is in just a minute. But I guess what we're here for really is to ask...
Yeah. Can you see it?
Well...
Yeah.
Can you? Can you?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a lovely, lovely piece of pottery, and it looks like there's some sort of garland on it, or I don't know, maybe a pictorial pattern there. Can you see it?
Now I'm moving in directly towards the heart, but I think you can see just off here what Nicole's referring to. At least I hope you can see that. You can definitely see it now because it's more or less filling the screen. That's quite cool. You know, it has a lip on it, which makes me think it might have been part of a wee jar or something.
Yeah.
I think that could have been part of a wee cream jar, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a cream jug that would sort of like kind of sit on a table or something at dinner time.
It could be, but you know, I think the two little things on the side up on it, like this one looks like a dog face, and so does that one. I think we should take it out and put it on the wee heart.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll get a wee bit of sunlight on that. It's an interesting wee piece. That lip really does. What do you think? I think to me it really says wee jar.
Yeah, it could have been like a ginger jar, or like you say, maybe a little cream jug or something like that. And the little faces don't really look like dog faces anymore.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been quite interesting if they had.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? Through the camera, I can really see that dog face on the left. It really looks like an Alsatian or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a hunting dog of some kind.
Yeah, it reminds me actually of the dragon from the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah,
a bit
of an 80s reference there, folks. Okay, yeah. I think that's probably the best thing we've found today, so let's have that.
Yeah.
Anything on the other side there? I saw you turning it, I couldn't see though. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, let's swoop it up. Now, I'm going to go grab my bag because I just heard Nicole sounding very excited. Can we see Nicole? Right, so Nicole's waving us to come up there. I'm just going to grab my bag and I'll see you up there. I heard you shout, even over the sound of the waves.
I found something really, really amazing, and I left it right where I saw it because I want you to try and find it as well.
Okay, very cool. Sorry, if I'm staggering and the camera's going off Nicole now and again. It's these rocks. They're quite tricky to walk on.
They really
okay,
are.
So we're going to walk into where Nicole is.
I'll move aside.
I have something for you. It's not particularly interesting. I'm going to hand that to you whilst I go looking for things.
Oh.
Wee bit of beach metal there.
That's a really nice piece.
Oh, do you know what? I can see it already. Okay, so here we are. We're standing almost where Nicole was. We're just blocking a little bit of the wind noise from the microphone. And the big question is, Nicole has found something special, but can you see it? Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you're not going to see this one. It took me a minute to catch it actually. So what we'll do is we'll go and film. What I normally don't like to do is film in the shadow, and we'll scan across. Now just shout at the screen when you can see what it is that Nicole saw. Aha! Because Nicole's shout was loud enough for me to hear it over the breaking waves.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's pink and green.
It is, yeah. Can you see it yet? If you can't see it now, then you can't see it at all. And I'll tell you why. It's because I've gone by it. Now, oh, this is really precarious.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and put my bag down so that I've got a wee bit better balance. And what we'll do is, we'll come down here. I think this deserves a wee bit of special attention. It's a very, very nice piece of glass. Now you can see it there, I'm sure. If you can't see it, it's right here.
Yeah, it's really amazing looking. It looks like it's a piece of flash glass because I can see the white layer just behind the pink and the green. And it was probably one of these super duper fancy vases that we've found in the bottle dumps before.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to carry it out from here because it is in such a difficult position to film. The pair of us are clambering across the rocks. If only we had another camera that could take a picture of us now, you'd have a laugh. Right, I'm going to grab it and then we'll put it somewhere where we can actually film it. Well, here we go. You can get a better look at this wee piece of glass now. It's got green and pink and white. It's quite a stunning wee find.
It's an absolutely amazing little piece, and I think it might have been an old Victorian vase. And I'm not sure. Do you think we can top this?
Well, I don't know. With any luck, we might be able to. Let's see.
You know, sometimes we come out here and we find lots of marbles. Other times we find virtually nothing. Today we found this amazing piece, and I think this is my favourite piece, and it's been worth coming out just for this one piece. Now the question is one piece enough? Well, I think I've already found something really cool. Now, I hope you can see it. To me, it looks like that might be a fossil, and it's right here. Wow, that is really, really interesting. Can you see it? It looks like there's some sort of fern leaf on the side there. Try and turn it around. Wow, or it could be a worked stone, man-made. That's really fascinating. I know there are a lot of fossils in this area. No, that's definitely a fossil. Look, I think this might be grass growing through it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take that and I'll show it to Craig. That's really cool. I like this. This one. Oh, if anybody knows more about fossils, I mean, this certainly looks really fascinating, and it looks very much like a fossil, so I'll maybe take that along as well, just to show Craig, and we can get a couple of close-ups. Yeah. I'd actually meant to cross this area to look in the area over there where that other lobster cage is, because as you may know, Where there's one bit of plastic, there's usually another bit of plastic. And maybe something else like vulcanite stoppers or anything that might be quite cool. Hey, let's see. Well, there is another bit of sort of plastic there. Looks like something from the automotive industry. No, I don't think this is for us here. That might be a bit of glass though. There, just there. Aha. Did you see it? Before I picked it up, it looks like it's a bit of pirate glass. Definitely old green glass. And it really blends in just perfect with the rock. See, I'll put it back there. Now you can see if you can see it. Perfect little jigsaw puzzle. Okay, let's see what Craig's been looking at.
Now there's something quite nice down here. Yeah, there it is. I can see it again. And as always, it's not this wee bit of green though. Sorry, I just spotted this wee bit of green. It's not that, and that's a wee bit wee. What I have seen though is just up in front of me there. Hope you can see it. If not, we'll be on it in just a second. That's a really lovely piece of, well, I think it's brown glass. It's kind of weirdly flecked. It's obviously picked up something. I'm not quite sure what though. I'm going to put that in the light for a second, and you'll get a wee bit of a better look at it. You can see it looks quite glittery. Very cool wee bit of sea glass. So I think we'll have that for sure. Now I'm going to catch up with Nicole.
Check this out.
Oh, it's so dark in the shade here. There we go, that's a nice wee bit of blue though.
Yeah, that might make a tiny wee lovely necklace. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I can feel it's got a, whoops, it's got a slight dent on the inside there. But I think that should make a really nice necklace. Now this tiny piece of Scotland is going to become a necklace, and I'm going to use one of the findings that I have in my collections. I always get asked, Nicole, where do you get your lovely settings for jewellery making? Where can I get them? I've opened a shop especially for that, and the link is in the description. It's called Two Crafty Kittens, and for a limited time only you can get some of the findings that I use in my jewellery. I found something really cool!
You know how it is? You're away to try and figure out if it's a boy or if it's a ball, and then you make all your best finds of the day, and we haven't even said we're going back to the car yet. Now, you might think that the best find of the day is this, but it's really not. A nice wee bit of blue glass though. But instead, and we'll get to Nicole's amazing find in just a second, but star find! Find of the day! It's got to be the best thing we've found so far. It's a frisbee. We can do stuff with a frisbee. We could play frisbee with it, for instance. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm going to take this because, you know, it's been one of those days, and I genuinely think that this is probably one of the best things we've found today. Let's have that. You see me doggy teeth marks around it and everything. Now, we're going to go over here to see what Nicole thinks tops this. Can you top this? Well,
yes,
really?
I can. Yes, I can. It's not a marble, but it's up there. It's definitely up there.
Something up there with marble. I'll tell you, I'm going to give you my frisbee so that I can get in. I'll even give you that wee bit of blue glass as a wee treat there. There you go. Now let's see. Can we see what Nicole saw? Hmm? Can you see what I see? I can. And it's super chunky, and I'm pretty sure that, I mean, yeah, and unless this is the 1950s and your TV's in black and white, I'm pretty sure you can see that. It's very cool. That is a really, really lovely and super chunky piece of blue glass. Would you say that was electric blue, electric turquoise, electric another shade of blue, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, like an electric turquoise, but with leaning towards blue, electric blue maybe. It looks really lovely.
It is. That's very cool find, that one. That is super. Look at how thick that glass is.
Whoa.
Oh. Now, do you know what? There's a channel here
Oh.
of some kind. I'm not sure whether that, I hope you can see that. I'm going to try and balance the glass there so you get a better look. Now, I'm not sure if that, I'm just knocking it all over the place now. I'm not sure if that little channel that looks like it's a channel to me, it looks like it's deliberate, it looks like it's been man-made to be like that.
Ah.
Now, I'm not sure if it is or if it's maybe just a little chip. What do you reckon? Do you think that's a chip of glass that's maybe just become really nice and frosted over the time that it's been here? Or do you think that it was manufactured to have a channel running through it?
Well, it kind of doesn't really look like a bead, which would be the only thing, a bead or a hat pin, which would need a channel like that. But I can see the little indentation there.
Oh.
I don't think it's going right through, but what I do know is it's going to make a really, really lovely necklace.
Okay, let's swoop that up then. It's not a marble, but it's a super beautiful piece of glass. Let's go have a wee look and we'll decide whether that or the other piece is the best find of the day.
My favourite piece. Let us know what your favourite piece is in the comments. For now though, thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a minute to subscribe. An extra special thanks goes out to everybody who's been supporting the channel through Etsy and through Ko-fi. That makes a massive difference and it keeps the lights on. See you next time.